coming in, coming in. Put up in a drop, she drop. I put up in a drop.
It's the 2K Sport.
She drop. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they hold this. My diamonds dancing hot skies, they hold this. Yeah.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Bucks with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-0 right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. You take a look at the Bucks. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road, but now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On court right now for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Horford. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Irving. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward.
A great floor away, and it says that Dubo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And he elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And simply put, they couldn't score. Never got completely in sync in that one.
This is when you look at the opposition and give them some credit with their defensive effort, just a higher level of energy and focus. They were disruptive.
Just 2 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Bledsoe loving to take on this challenge here, not fearing getting hit on the way up.
And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Bucks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got his first points in this one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the box fast.
I mean, he's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now here's Tatum. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Williams passes to Horford. Good on the shot.
Well, if Horford was a doctor, that's where he'd operate. When he gets it like that, he's always money for him.
Middleton against Smart. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. And Horford pulls it down.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Very dangerous to leave like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Bledsoe, and it's sent back by Horford.
Al Horford positioning himself perfectly and swats that shot away.
About working the ball around. Lopez dishes to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. John Henson comes in for Ilyasova. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Chris Middleton. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Williams. Back to Tatum. It's thrown by Kumbo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his second buck of the night.
Tough to match up with Eric Bledsoe. He's incredible at slicing up the D, especially using the bounce.
They get it back. Horford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the ball.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset and to push the action until somebody stops him. Nobody there to do it that time.
Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. Jennings comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Boston, Morris is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Jason Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. Snell, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Morris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick the points at the line.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Marquise, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer comparison.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Al Horford.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Here's Brogdon. Sweet little floater.
Pretty effective floater there. Most guards in the league have one of those in their bag of tricks. This time it's Brogdon.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. That evens the score. Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Morris. Passes to Baines. Out to Morris. Back to Baines. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. .121 left play in the first quarter. Irvin's shot is good. Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo finds Jennings. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Stolen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Antetokounmpo against Morris. And the shot goes down. 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And good that time.
Credit the D for being right on Brown. Only, though, he's just too crafty and too confident down near the hoop.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Jennings kicks to Antetokounmpo. The 9-foot shot. Rebound by the Celtics.
A great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
Irving on the mark with the 15-footer. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Trail by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Jennings. From deep. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They finish off the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
In the Nigerian way, you gotta say it with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with an NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yeah, so you move the ball around, you move your guys around, and you find good shots. That's a healthy recipe to build a good lead.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Jets. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot. So that's Milwaukee starts the second round. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. It's stolen by Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Bucks trail by 9. Jennings passes to Dellavedova. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Irving. Here's Tice. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Snell, defended by Hayward. Hayward comes with double team. Here's Snell. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, John Henson is out there to attack the glass and try and be a force. This is a big part of how he generates any of his offense. Wow, just shocked that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 9. Hayward kicks to Brown. Missed the 3. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Moving against Jennings. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Here's Tice, defended by Ilyasova. Irving misses. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Snell, no good. Pass to Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll do 2 free throws.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving, he decides to mix it up on the inside. That helps out your ball club.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for John Henson. Chris Middleton comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Eric Bledsoe for Brandon Jennings. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Al Horford is checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Marcus Morris. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. Timeout called the Bucks.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And a little under 2.5 gone by here in the second quarter. And stolen by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge.
And Horford really showing off his slick passing with that dime.
Bledsoe with it. To the left side wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot you got us up on, wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
Irving finds Horford. Lopez with the block. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Personal foul. Substitution for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
The Bucks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Outside, Smart. Irving for 3. Sinks the pull. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
First 3 of the quarter and third overall, guy. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now, here's Brogdon. Bledsoe taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Smart.
About Bledsoe's forcing the issue, not bashful about throwing that athletic build around on an NBA floor.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Celtics leading by 13. Irving for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Bledsoe against Irving. Brogdon kicks to Bledsoe. Misses the layup. Here's Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. That one falls.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Celtics foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 far in the game. First throw is good.
Bledsoe so athletic and so explosive. He just continues to get better in a lot of areas out on the floor.
And the Celtics making a change here. Baines is checked in. Now here's Smart. 6 points for him. Count it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Bucks trail by 18. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the pass to Middleton. Kicks to Bledsoe. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots come up.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. Doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off at one stride, gets by everybody.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Celtics passing it around. From 6 feet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. The Celtics have hit most of their free throws at 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
And it's about the versatility that Tatum offers, particularly offensively. He can guard and play multiple positions on the floor.
Brown is checked in for Irving. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. 19-point game. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders, both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside. Horford against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
Both good from line that time. Brogdon against Brown. Now Jennings. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing aboard yet. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, the onslaught continued. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Celtics lead by 21. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So one half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Taking a look at the Celtics, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. So what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, the difference in the first half, no one handled Kyrie. He beat you off the dribble, spotting up. He gets his shot in too many different ways. So you end up having to run an extra defender at him, and that's what finds the open man.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. I mean, without major improvement defensively, this game is over.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes, back on the shores of Lake Michigan, here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Kyrie Irving this game, he has been everywhere.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
There's something in the eye in the warm-ups that I saw, so when the stakes get raised, he just gets better.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semi. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. They've got Kyrie Irving. Horford is out, Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Tatum pulls it down. Boston's on 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford kicks to Williams. Down low. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots playoffs. Marcus Smart on top in the 3rd spot, Jason Tatum.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Celtics leading by 22. Irving finds Horford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up. You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Got that one up quick.
Timeout.
Horford's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Timeout called. The Bucks. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Horford's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. And the call will be against Al Horford. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up on the high post. The shot, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Down low. Williams passes to Horford. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault. And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Bucks. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice comes in for Rooks, and Morris subbed in for Tatum. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Morris, and Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo's 6 in the quarter. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. The 3. But they recover it. To the paint. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 21.
Yeah, it's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
Dellavedova dishes to Bledsoe. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dellavedova kicks to Bledsoe. Gets 6. Fires from 18. Rebound Boston. The pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Dishes to Horford. Smart passes to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Tice. A 3 from Morris. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Get out of the way. What a huge throwdown by Horford off the drive.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, they're turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson shit in for Lopez. Tony Snell comes in for Ilyasova. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Jennings and Eric Bledsoe. And then for Boston, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Gordon Hayward comes in, Daniel Tice. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his 1st foul of the game. And stolen by Hayward.
Great D there, just quick hands on that. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
A terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Down low. Snell, that's good. Snell's got his first points of the night.
That's just smart basketball. Ideally, you love for all of your shots to come from that spot. Inside, it's tipped. And it's Baines missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Brown by himself, and Brown throws it down.
I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast opportunity, he's seizing it without a second hesitation.
Now here's Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the middle, deflects the pass, stolen by Henson. Now the Bucks moving it up. And John Henson at the slam.
There's good reason why Henson's a high percentage shooter. So many of his looks right there, right at the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. A 3 from Morris. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Jennings. His three-pointer's off the mark. And a wide open look for Irving. Offensive rebound. And it's Brown on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Celtics foul ball.
The Bucks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hit both from the stripe. And here's Irving. Long range from the inbound. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like time was winding down. Saw the opening, nailed the shot.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Boston. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our arm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Bucks with possession here. Baker out there with Brown. And there's Jennings. Then it's John Henson. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the call will be against Patrick McCall. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle, here's Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
Well, it's 7-1. He doesn't have far to go, but Thon Maker rising up that time.
Here's Wanamaker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. DiVincenzo. The shot's good. Brown in the play.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the paint. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up, Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks working the ball around. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Brown against Brown. Here's McCaw. The three-pointer off the mark. Bucks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break in a roll. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for John Henson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Brandon Jennings. Boston also with the sub. Tice is checked in. Kicks it to Maker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the dunk by Maker.
Well, superb length shown there by Thon Maker. He has tremendous will that time to beat the other guys to the ball.
Another shot. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. And there's the basket with blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
One shot. And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now here's Bledsoe. Lopez inside, working on Horford, and that one's good by Lopez.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams kicks to Smart. Boston again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Middleton. And up the court on the Bucks. On the break. Antetokounmpo running. Boston making some changes. Gordon Hayward comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Daniel Tice. Antetokounmpo tries again. He lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
And that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Back to Irving. Fires from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Celtics leading by 22. Williams attacking. And that one dropped for him.
Timeout. Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, come back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Timeout called the Bucks. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Middleton against Smart. And Ilyasova kicks to Middleton. There's by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And again, Bucks miss.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
To the inside. Horford finds Williams. Back to Horford. From 10 feet out, inside. Williams shot is off. The Bucks shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle. Just to the hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Bucks. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Chris Middleton. And for the Celtics, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Kyrie Irving. No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And Bucks, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And stolen by Hayward.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy up there tonight, and an important win for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There's no noise in the stands right now.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Henson's checked in. Milwaukee has gotten off an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jennings passes to Henson. Here's Snell, defended by Hayward to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Snell. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. And so Snell nails both of them. And Boston has possession. Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Jennings. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's stolen by Brown. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Brown.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Brown wide open, he fires. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Owen, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.